I do wrong, better give me the work. One like a jumper, I'm feeling like Dirk. My page are addy, they wanna come lurk. They only feel good if they post it on perks. Living my life and it comes with the perks. Knew I could fuck when she gave me the smirk, but it was so easy, it gave.
Yo, what's good? MarlonmadethatTV back with another video, and today, yes, I'm in my new room and I'm setting up, so that's why, you feel me, it look a little different. But today we got Young and Reckless episode 9, and I will do episode 10 as a review because I owed y'all that. I owe 2 reviews, you feel me? But it starts off with Zanaya checking Sai and Kennedy for not standing on what they said, feel me, because they was backtracking, acting like they weren't trying to help Zanaya the night she got jumped by Kayla and Hennessy. Kennedy goes and says that she has a lot of money, she doesn't need Young and Reckless. My question is, Kennedy, if you got money, like, why are you on a show like Young and Reckless? It's not for you if, you know, you're already making money and you're afloat. So the ladies get on the boat and they start to turn the fuck up, sucking titties, drinking, taking shots, all that shit. They start getting fun, all naked, you feel what I'm saying? And I said, ooh, I'm not dancing with niggas who just jumped me or drunk, because Zanaya was bumping coochies with Hennessy, which was kind of confusing because y'all was just jumping each other. And I get it's Young and Reckless, you feel me? It's based around the show of y'all being turned, but yeah, no, you feel me? It's a heavy no. So as Guan, Alexis, and Legacy Summer goes by, Ferrari's talking to her, and Sai is like behind a Ferrari. So Alexis checks Guan for the PJ situation because she feels as though like she didn't have really an issue with her. She just felt like she did more than her, and she didn't understand how Guan got on the PJ before her, and she didn't do nothing. She didn't fight nobody. She wasn't popping shit, and Guan was really quiet, so it didn't really like, you know, it didn't register. So she popping it, and then Sai, she intervenes and says that Alexis wants to go home. Alexis checks her and says, I never said that I wanted to go home like that. It was just something that was a private conversation amongst her. So she didn't like how Sai was just giving her 2 cents. You feel me? So then Zanaya says, let's play I Like You But. Now, I never heard of this game, but I guess it's like you say something why you like somebody, but then you say like either a shady or a reason why like they don't like you or you don't like them, or truth or dare. So the girls vote to play I Like You But. So Nug goes first, and she tells Snow Blue she likes her, but they had to fight for, you know, over whatever happened. So then the girls are trying to get Nug and Blue to kiss and shit like that, so they end up tongue kissing. I don't know how y'all do that. That somebody was bare knuckle brawling. Rather it be for nothing, for something, for more. You feel me? I don't know. I'm not doing that. So then it goes on. I don't know if it was Nug or Legacy, but one of them mentioned it, and Nug agreed to not be cordial. No, not to be cool with Legacy. Like they could be in the same room, but they're not gonna be cool. Like they're not gonna amend what they had. Like that's still gonna, feel me. So alongside the boat, Ferrari pulls over Chastity and she puts her to the side and she tells her to pop more shit, and she tells her to be more into the scene when she has the opportunity. Pop your shit. Like don't be scared to, you feel me, pop your shit more. So Chastity says she doesn't like Sai because she gets boring, even though she's an OG, but she hasn't done anything from that. And I feel as though Sai, she just been getting beat up. You feel me? I think she could have just stayed off this season. I don't think like she embodies what Young and Reckless is anymore. You feel me? She more so like a BBO or something classier. You feel me? She's more of that rather than like Younger Reckless. Reckless is scrappy, but also pretty. You feel me? So after that, Sai calls out Jules for being born. Oh yeah, Sai is in the confessionals and calls out Jules for being born because she wasn't partying with the other girls, but she had said her eye was fucked up, so she wasn't trying to party with them. But you know, show must still go on. So, which to me is cap. I don't think Jules is born. So Amber's on the front deck, literally like laid out, like she's tanning, she having the time she to herself, right? So they all start to notice. So Legacy and Zanaya calls out Amber for being boring and for letting Kayla fight Jules, even though she said Kayla wasn't gonna fight her no more. So it gets heated between Amber and Legacy, and uh like they get into like a shoving match. Like Legacy like kind of pushed her, you feel me? So I'm thinking like, oh shit, like she about to get pushed overboard, you feel me? Oh no, No, Amber was out to push Legacy overboard, not Legacy, because Legacy hit at Amber, but Amber like swung at her or tried to push at her, and it didn't connect. But she was like on the rails, like by the water. I thought she was about to fall. Um, Minnie and Zanaya end up going back and forth. I guess Zanaya just was like that. Many cops, too many pleas, and she's not trying to stand on what she stand on. But I felt like after that fight with Lauren, she kind of fell into the background because she just either she wanted to pop her shit, but she just didn't either know the time, or you know what I'm saying, or maybe she just was fucked up off that. You know what I mean? And all the girls was on her for being drunk. And what does you being from Jersey have to do with anything? Like y'all from the same city, but y'all don't owe each other nothing. If y'all don't know each other personally, didn't grow up with each other personally, know each other, she shouldn't ride for you and you shouldn't ride for her, because when she had her face, she fought. When you had your face, you fought. Like, you know? So it's not, why do you care what the city thinks about you and what people think you shouldn't? You know what I'm saying? Um Yes, Minnie should have, but Zanai did make a point. Like, Minnie should have been on that with Yasmin, because when Zanai was on her, Minnie was getting a little rough. But when Yasmin was yelling at her, she was like kind of calm, and she was just like, "Oh, we were friends, we talked." But it's like, no, like that girl pressed you on numerous times, said she wanted to fight you. So it's like, does she really fuck you? I said, does she really fuck you? Does she really fuck with you? Okay, boom. So, oh yeah, Yasmin for Minnie should have been on that when Yasmin uh for that weird shit she pulled when she called her out. Bitch, she didn't. With them. Jules asked, "Did she jump in?" She said, "Yeah." I don't know what I put that for. As they're talking, as Ferrari, so as they're talking amongst each other, like Jules ends up jumping into the conversation, and Jules ends up jumping into the conversation and asks why Yasmin jumped in her fight when she punched her, because she felt somebody punch her, and Yasmin owns up to hitting her. So as they're talking, Ferrari pulls Kayla to the side, and she literally orchestrating drama like for the show. Like she feels like it's boring. She needs like something to pop up. So she tells Kayla to throw a drink at Jules, and I'm like, for what? So then that causes Jules and Kayla to start fighting on the boat. You know what I'm saying? That shit goes left to right. So as that commotion's going on, they trying to break them up. Now Zanaya goes and checks Amber for allowing Kayla to pop off on Jules, because she did say on the bus like, yeah, Kayla said she cool with you, but she gonna turn around and do what she wants. She not gonna listen to you, and that's exactly what happened. And then Jules and Kayla ended up fighting again, my nigga. Like I'm talking about bunk. She on that bunk juice. She's on that. She needs that. So I'm just like, damn, like that's like type wild. Like that shit crazy. So Zanaya goes ahead. You feel me? Kayla pops off on Jules. Zanaya damn near pushed Amber off that motherfucking boat. She said, "Who y'all?" Like now I'm talking about bitch. She went for a swim. She almost went. You feel me? She was going for that swim. She needed that. So then all of a sudden, Snow Blue and Henny get into it, and I'm guessing this is from the wine tasting and what she said and checking her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie. That first part, I'm gonna get that shit to Snow Blue. Snow Blue like she got the best of Henny. I'm not gonna lie. She ended up kicking her in her face. She ended up getting a couple hits on. So I'm gonna get that to Snow Blue. Just off the strength, it was a tight space. Had it been a full fade, just head up, I think Henny would have won that. But I think just a tight space. So um Henny got up and she spit on Snow Blue while she was like down, because the security was breaking them up. She got up and she ended up spitting on Snow Blue. So Henny starts wilding on security, like starts hitting, like get off me, get off me, boom. I'm talking about punching, like she's literally punching fucking security, like on some whole other shit. Like she's literally bugging. So she's just wild. She's like, no, 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 no. Henny's doing a lot. Like they're trying to relax her, but like you know what I'm saying. And I said Hennessy, like if you want to fight, like you gotta chill. You gotta pretend to be fake calm, because like they're not gonna let you fight and you rowdy again. You feel me? Jules and Kayla get into it again, like hella mad. You feel me? It's Jules, Amber, and Snow Blue. They're in like the part, like a lower part of the deck. The girls are trying to get the security separating them. Henny popping shit at the security. Kayla, like she's just mad. She want to get to her. So then it gets to the point they get off the boat, and it cuts to Ferrari having a conversation with Hennessy and Kayla, and she said that she was gonna send Hennessy home for the boat situation, because she said she didn't give a fuck about being there and being with the girls. And then it cuts to the ladies getting on the bus and then talking about somebody or people have to go home. Who the fuck is that? Yeah, they basically says people have to go home, and that's where it ends. And yeah, you feel me? And that's the end of my review. I'm gonna give y'all episode 10 because I know I gotta get on that. I got so much. So make sure y'all tune in, stay for that, and yeah, if you stay to the end, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notification bells to be updated with all forms of new content. Other than that, I'm out.